Bojack Horseman is a recommendation from a friend of mine. She told me to check it out, and I didn't realize it was only on Netflix. It is about a former 90s sitcom star who's become irrelevant in the world. Bojack Horseman is a horse and a man. He's also very damaged. He's an addict. He likes to drink, take pills, things like that, and he's trying to revitalize his career in the first season. So he's writing a tell-all book, but he's unable to do it himself, so they hire a ghostwriter to help him. So Bojack Horseman was also recommended by a YouTuber, Captain Midnight, who said that Netflix is dwindling in their own original shows. A lot of their classic original shows are ending, like House of Cards, Orange is the New Black, and they're sort of running out of original stuff now that the streaming wars have begun. All the other places have been sort of taking back their content after the contracts end, so there'll be no more Office or Friends on Netflix. But Bojack Horseman is a really unique thing. It is a long-form sitcom about a former sitcom star, and it is a really enjoyable television show, mainly because of the excellent writing. The animation's nothing to scoff at. It's very basic. In fact, it almost turned me off. In fact, the pilot episode didn't really make me laugh. I wasn't really interested in the show. It was episode 2, Bojack Hates the Troops, that really sets up the sort of tone the entire series. A very sort of satirical look at the media, Hollywood, acting, things, all of those things that are satirized in that episode pretty much sets up the world of Bojack Horseman. And later on we get a little bit more character development for the rest. So every season also focuses on another sort of project of Bojack. So the first season is a book. The second season is him trying to get steam for a Secretariat movie. And each of the following seasons has him do something, a different project of sorts. But I think another one of the strongest aspects of Bojack Horseman is it walks a tightrope of tone. It can be zany and wacky one moment, but then it also be very dark in real life in the next. And you know, it doesn't seem that way because everyone's like, there's anthropomorphic animals everywhere, and but the show is able to dance along that line perfectly, having Bojack be a very flawed character and have like silly dentist clowns in the next episode. Woo! And I noticed that they also try to make more balance for the rest of the characters. Each of the other 4 central characters, there's Todd, a sort of homeless person living with Bojack. There's his agent, Princess Carolyn. There's his ghostwriter, Diane Nguyen, and then his sort of friend, Mr. Peanut Butter. All of these other characters are developed. They even get their own episodes sometimes. They each get their own flashbacks. It's not all about Bojack Horseman. All of his side characters, his friends, the people that he meets with, that he knows, they also get a lot of development as well. And you know, they end up becoming some of the best aspects of the show. I think my favorite episode has to be the one where Diane goes back to Vietnam. So overall, Bojack Horseman is a very worthy television show, a staple that Netflix can proudly put on their mantle as, you know, one of the must-watch originals that they have on their website. But if you haven't seen it yet, I definitely check it out. Bojack Horseman is definitely a worthy television show that, you know, it's satire, it's zany, it's funny, it's dark, it's all the different icky things that sometimes Hollywood is. And honestly, even though they're animated characters voiced by people, they feel like more like real people than real people in dramas. So I definitely recommend Bojack Horseman.